Can you create courses for public corporate organizations inside TekMatix? So if you're selling to corporates, if you're selling to businesses or organizations of some kind, there are a number of different ways that you can sell your product to your corporate or business organizations. Now, one way that most people prefer to do this, because their organizations usually have very specialist payment terms or contractual terms with their clients, many course creators tend to invoice separately instead of having a sales page or a subscription based around their particular product. Now, of course, if you do have a really simple course that you're selling to corporates and you want to add a payment plan, or you want to simply add a subscription price that automatically deducts from their credit card, of course, you can set up a course as normal inside your TekMatix account for your corporates. But if you are creating a sales process for your corporate organizations whereby you have privately created a course or a training or a product for them, you are mass enrolling a large number of employees, and you want that course to be hidden from the public, there are a number of different ways that you can approach this. But my preferred sort of or suggestion for that would be that you go in and create your course. So you go into your sites and courses, you click on products, and you create your product. So you would go in and upload all of your video content. Your thumbnail, I would recommend you make customized or branded around that client's actual logo and branding. So it's really, really clear that if I work for McDonald's and this program's for McDonald's, it's got a McDonald's logo on the front. I know as the employee, when I go into my courses area, that course is for me. But you also want to keep that private from the public, because obviously you don't want anyone accessing this program other than the clients who have paid through your private contract or through your invoicing system. So what I would recommend you do is actually, when you create this particular course, go in and, customize it as you normally would with the right theme that you want. In your customization section, you can obviously choose exactly how the presentation, the visuals and the branding of that look. Inside your details, I'd be putting in as the title, the name of the client. So I'd put in, McDonald's XYZ course, and I'd be putting in, the product thumbnail here with their logo, like I've mentioned. Inside your customization area, this is where you can add in like you as the instructor and the favicon images and everything in here too. You can then go back to your outline, and you can actually keep this on draft, meaning it's not public, it can't be seen, it's hidden essentially, but you can actually still enroll students in what are essentially draft courses. So you can go on over to your contact area from that point, and you can actually create what are called smart lists. Now I won't open this one up because it does have real people in it. But you can basically go in then inside your contacts. You would then go to import contacts, and you can upload your list of employees. And when you upload that list of employees using the import contacts function, which is inside contacts, you actually will be able to add tags to those individuals saying what organization they're in, what course they've purchased. But you can also add them to what's called a smart list. And think of a smart list when it comes to courses, a little bit like cohort groups or, groups of students or course groups of students. So you can add them all to a smart list and then go through and simply enroll them in this course. I'll just show you how you would do that. So here's my pretend record for myself here. So I've gone into contacts, or you can use the search bar to search for a particular individual. But you'll see here, there's my smart lists. In there, it will show all of my different groups or cohorts I've created. But you scroll down to that individual's name and you press select offer. And now I can add them to that mini course. So you can see here, even though that course was set to draft, I can still add students to that course. So that's one way of doing this. Now, the other way is no one will actually see your courses unless you're sharing the link with them publicly anyway. So as long as you don't put your course on a main landing, like on a home page or anything, you can still press publish on that particular course and just not share the link publicly with anyone, right? So there are a number of different ways of doing this. Now, you also don't have to manually add people to courses. If you have a huge group of people, this is obviously going to be a very manual process. You can then go in and go to automated workflows, and you can actually create an automated workflow that will automatically add your students from that corporate organization to your course en masse. So for instance, let's go to create a workflow. Over here, we can press start from scratch. So this is going to definitely be your preferred option for enrolling people if you have a large number of students being added to a course. So your trigger could be, for instance, that they have purchased a particular product, that they have a particular tag. So maybe if you're actually uploading, we have smart lists on here. Let's do tag. So because you've uploaded these contacts and you've added a specific tag, this is where you can add in enrolled in the McDonald's course, for instance. That could be your tag that you add to these people when you actually upload them. All right, so that's save that trigger. So the trigger is they've got the tag enrolled in the McDonald's course. Then what happens next? So next we're going to have an action that will grant them an offer. Grant offer means membership grant offer. This means a course offer, a grant. It means they've been granted access to a course. I know that's not really very clear in the language there, but again, we're trying not to use the word course because this could be a membership, it could be a subscription, it could be a course, it could be a program, it could be a book, it could be an ebook, right? There's so many different types of digital products. But membership actions kind of means course and product actions. So saying membership grant offer means give them access to a particular thing. Think of that, all right? And then it will say, well, what thing do we want to give them access to? So then we're going to go in, let's say that it's that free XYZ mini course. So even though I haven't published that, I can still create this action and press save. So now I can go up and just change the name. So you just click on here. So let's call this the McDonald's Mass Student Enrollment example, obviously, so my team know that I don't actually have McDonald's going on at the moment. So now if I press save and publish, let's press publish and save. So now what will happen is when I upload or mass upload that list of clients, that list of students that's come from my corporate customer, indeed this will work on private courses too if you're migrating people from another platform. When I upload them, I will add the tag at the upload point and boom, they will automatically then be given access to that course. So when they do log in, that course will automatically be sat there waiting for them. Amazing. Now, this is just one of many ways to actually do this. So if you do have more questions or specific examples you want to throw at me, please contact us on support@tekmatix.com and we will answer any questions you have. But hopefully you can see here, yes, it is possible to have corporate but privately hidden courses on your TekMatix account. You can either do that by setting up and attaching your checkout to a landing page if it's a really simple purchasing process, or you can actually do it privately, invoice privately, and then mass upload your students to automatically be given access to that particular program. Now, just as a little bit side note, having sold to a lot of corporates myself, I know that many of you will be charging for a set period of time of access. Maybe they've only purchased a year's worth of content. I don't know, maybe you want to renew their access every year to, get repeated income from these people. You can actually then set expiry durations as well. So we can actually here add a new action, scroll down to wait. So let's pretend this client, this corporate client, has only purchased like 12 months worth of access, and we're going to recharge them. Okay, so we've got days. So I'm going to change this to days. So that'll be 365 days. All right, and then press save action. So we're going to, as soon as they're tagged and we upload them as a client, we're going to give them access to the course. Then we're going to wait 365 days, and then we are going to remove access. So go back to our membership actions, and we're going to revoke access. So which thing are we going to revoke access to? The XYZ mini course, save action, and boom. And we may even like to send an email at that point and say, hello, your access has been revoked, right? So here we could say, who is it from? It's from you. So just put in your name. It's from me. My email. So it's going to be my, let's just put it in manually. It's going to be easier. So let's say it's from Sarah at sarahcordner.com. That's who it's from. Ooh, my keyboard's gone backwards. All right, and the subject is your course access has expired. And then we can put in our email just down here. So I can say, hi, contact first name. Just letting you know, your course, oopsie, spelling's gone crazy right now. Access has expired. Please contact your line manager for renewal. Right, and then their line manager is going to be like, everyone's saying they need to renew your course and then you can even put your own name in here, however you want. All right, so you can see here now how this can become like an annual renewal thing for you, where you're getting that annual repetitive income from your corporate clients, and you're having access automatically be removed after a period of time. So if that's something that you're looking to do, whether it's corporates, whether it's private courses, public courses, this is a really cool way for you to control expiry periods and access, as well as maintain your annual repetitive purchasing from those corporate clients. If you've got any more questions, let us know. Happy teching!